I want to make it clear, I don't want any of this money. I'm putting it public. You can forge my name on the documents. I don't care. I don't want blood money. Okay? That's my final answer. You can all have it. Everybody on this planet, I'm saying this out, everybody on this entire planet who came for me or talked shit on me or attacked me or lied on me or tried to kill me or did kill me and cloned me or whatever, you recreated me to be a stronger version than I was before, only to your own detriment, dead. So they're attacking me with lick. Let me tell you what it is. Smear campaign. All right, they want me to, look, this is what they want me to say out loud. Everybody who started a smear campaign on me, dead. You think this is a joke? Oh, I remember what it is. Wait, hold on. Pause it. I'm going to pause it and tell you what lick is now. It was Pike. First of all, it was Pike they were attacking me with. In this hotel, the extended stay in Ben Salem, PA. Okay, the hotel was left to me by Paul Zachary. I don't want it. No one's going to stay in these hotels. No one's going to be able to afford to because I'm taking everything. Stay tuned. Lick. Lanthanum, osmium, cadmium, and krypton. Their metals are solids and one is a gas. 3 are solids and 1 is a gas. These are terrorists that are here in this hotel. I'm going to get names. It may actually surprise you to know that there are some people, there are tarot readers even, use your pendulums, that are terrorists and that are here, and their channels are going to die. They're going to die. 6 months ago, there was an investigation started, and I believe that they also, everybody sold their souls. Give me some names of people that are terrorists that is going to surprise some people. Paul or Paula or T.E. This is Terrence Paul, Teresa Paul, Ted Paul. Give me another one. F.R. O.V. Frank Oliver, Francesca Oliver, Oliver Freeman, Olivia Freeman. You know who it is, I'm guessing. Give me another one. Corporate CEOs. There are a lot of people who had their businesses taken and they were replaced, the people were replaced by reptilians to take all of their money. T.H., Teresa, or Thompson, D.G., Dave Thompson, Gary Thompson, Thomas, D.G., and T.H. They let prisoners out, inmates out to do this too. Protect yourselves. For those of you who are still good people, there aren't many. They let serial killers out and rapists out and everything. What gave me a message for somebody that needs to hear it, please? Seeker. Sean Murphy. Tell me about this seeker. If you're seeking a relationship or love, I would get comfortable being by yourself. There are not a lot of loving people left. If you're seeking a relationship with a King of Wands, there are way too many men that are in dangerous, lustful energy, we'll say. Dangerous. For the women, I don't believe they're doing it to men, but it could be because you are a good man. Attacking with sexual assaults with this stuff. It's a whole new form of terrorism. And I shared videos on my channel about interviews with an alien. They used this stuff on them when he was in pain or they were in pain. I don't know if they do gender. This is what they were attacking them with. It doesn't affect me. They think because I got angry and popped off that they actually had this is from 24/7 years of being affected by attacks. But for the past 6 months, it's been terrorists coming to this hotel, coming in rooms around me, and putting millions, and at one point I believe it was billions, truckloads of electronic harassment devices around me. I won't die. There's something about my DNA. There are people who are finding it out. They're not saying anything. They are terrified of hell because people think there isn't a hell. It's because maybe I was on. Now, the crazy thing is people will say that you're crazy for saying certain shit. Everybody wants to say, well, she said hell doesn't exist. It tells me just how many people were watching my channel and how much they're shadow banning my videos. They don't do that unless you're speaking truth. For the videos, anybody, the Matrix controls social media. So for the channels who have millions and millions of views that are speaking content, don't just have frequencies, there's something up. Especially the ones that speak and it seems like they're exposing things too. Be wary on where they're getting their information from. Love the way you numbed all the pain. You're a different type of being. It may be a handful of people left. And I can feel that there are people who are upset because you know, or there are people that you know dying, or you just know that there are people all over the world dying. A Leo. A slut. Sleeping without you. You're going to be by yourself until there are some men that heal. You're going to have to as a woman. I don't care if you're even a woman because you had an operation and you're not toxic and you don't want to learn how to breastfeed and you don't want to give birth, but you're just okay with changing your gender. They know the difference now. And then you pull the rug. They're going to be sorry. They want me to talk about the van thing again. They're putting the word van on there for those of you who think that you were in the back of a van and that you did something with a child. They are not children. They were little people, smaller people. There are men who are doing things they don't want to do because they're being blackmailed with videos. Where would they be able to show them videos? I let my guard down. If you're being blackmailed because of this, and you weren't forced to do anything, I want to make this clear. You couldn't force me to do anything. Everybody has a smear campaign on them at some point. Everybody has some type of information on somebody that could ruin their reputation. So what? Tell me more about this. Had your mail forwarded illegally. This went way too far. Way too far. Divine Masculine. Thanks for streaming and then live streaming everybody on top of it. The government is watching everybody. Every one of us, they can see every one of us through our walls. They've been doing this for a long time. I am taking everything from the government. Everything. When I said everything, I mean everything. Let's say it is blood money. I don't care if it gets taken and then lost. I don't care if I get it. I don't want you guys to have it. I don't want the elites to have it. We are the chosen. We are the elites. Tell me about the Divine Masculine. Unstoppable is on. Only the strong are going to survive. Tell me about this Divine Masculine. Had your mail forwarded illegally. A Leo, possibly? Divine Masculine and had your mail forwarded illegally. Was there some type of mail about some money? They're reaping what they sow, though. They got a lot of chaos in their life. let's say that you're in a relationship or you live with an actual divine masculine and he's a decent person. They could have done this to him if he's taking care of you. Because if you're a woman, you get attacked on this planet. They don't want us here anymore. We're not going nowhere. For those that are left, we're not going nowhere. And let's say you have a good friend or you're in a relationship, they always try to separate you. They had this guy's mail forwarded illegally. Taurus. He's committed to you in some way. I don't believe this divine masculine believed what was going on also. I'm so confident. You were like a therapist or a counselor to him. This guy was on substances or a drinker. He could have left you out in the cold, though. He caved, I just heard. He was on a path with you, or he was supposed to be on this path with you. For someone, he still is. And they're going to try and separate you in some way. So be wary of that. If he is someone that helps you and you're going through this, they're going to try and separate you. Let me get some names for this. Harry. Let's get this. There are men that cannot stand women that are unstoppable. Oh, they're on a lot of vowels on here. Yeah, I'm going to have to take it again. When they're doing this virtual reality sexual assault, I don't do metaverse. I have no desire. I don't even know how you get on there or anything. They can tell now by doing this. They can see through your clothing. Did you guys know that? They can see your parts, everything. They can see, they're scanning you, seeing your organs, your insides. Some of you were pregnant and you woke up and you thought you had your period and you were bleeding, and it's because they actually performed an abortion with lasers and advanced technology. Ask your pendulums. If that happened to you, I'm sorry. I believe it happened to me. I don't get my period anymore, and then I just bled the one day. I also have taken illness from people too, tumors and fibroids. But then when the women didn't appreciate them, I sent it back. Ho, H-O-E. With the hose, H-O-S-E, I told you they're putting this stuff through your air conditioning units. I don't remember if I said this. I want to say it again in case someone didn't say the other sin. Shop. They were blown away. They're being forced to see just how powerful women are. It may be women left standing. And this is how they're just taken back. This is how you're also going to see which people on YouTube, especially tarot readers, are men posing as women. And I don't mind that, but they're terrorists. They're going to die. Wanted to torture you. Heavy spiritual protection. Live right. How important this spiritual protection is. They could never handle what you're going through. Revenge. Why? Why are you so vengeful? Why do you men have such a problem with us women? I just heard someone say, you're being fooled or you're not a woman. When you're an actual real woman, there's an essence about you that agitates them, especially if you're a strong woman. They don't have that problem with transsexuals or even with men that haven't chopped it off yet, but you tuck it. They know. They know. The ratio of men who are gay on this planet as opposed to men who really do respect and want to be with a woman is scary. Tell me about wanting to torture you and revenge. Why? Sagittarius. Because of how special you are. Look at this. Look at this earth angel, chosen, goddess. This is a goddess. That's exactly what we do. That's all they're here for. Do you hear me? There is an attack on women that is, it's concerning. I heard that I was the only natural born woman left. And there are women who are going to say, no, I'm natural born woman. I'm looking down. Ask your pendulum. They were doing experiments on gender for a long time at birth. I'm almost wondering if they have figured out a way to, I don't know if they can recreate wombs. They don't want reproduction. But if you were a woman and you were told you can't have children, there's a very good chance it's because you don't have a womb. Do you ever get a scan? You don't see a scan of your insides when you go to the gynecologist. You don't see what they're looking at. And how many doctors and gynecologists are in on this? They know when they do the scan. What was, I wear my sunglasses at night. Reptilians wear sunglasses a lot. When you get ultrasound to see what gender the baby is, do they start making arrangements at that moment to swap in some way? There are differences in women who were born naturally. There are layers to your vagina, and you have walls, vaginal walls. If you only have a slot and you don't have a CLIT, which is why that came out, it's very, very possible you were born as a boy and they did surgery on you. And vice versa. Tell me about this. You gonna feel betrayed as shit? I'm disgusted with all of the things I'm finding out. I really am. I'm at a loss for words at the experimentation that's been going on humans for so long. This is disrespectful. It's messing with DNA and bloodline. And you're going to pay. Lodge. Let's talk about this. I'm going to pause this. I want to see what they want to tell me. BF, LE, and WS. Someone's boyfriend is doing this to them. This could be Leo, Len, Les, Williams, Wilson, Elaine. Put out fits though. Lodge is someone that doesn't hang out. I don't believe that I am the last, but there are very few. And you could be by nature an introvert and feeling like you're guided not to hang with your friends or not to hang with anybody. Follow that. Lodges. It's important for you to stay to yourself. It's important what I'm exposing. It's important for you to get a mirror and look at yourself down there to see what it looks like. I believe that if there were porn videos of real women, they are swapping them out with videos of people who have gotten sex change operations. You feel like you are this and you are by yourself in this world. Sitting on top of the world. Tell me about this abandonment. You feel like the whole world just abandoned you and left you. Everybody joined. Oh no. Everybody joined together to turn against you, to leave you by yourself in the world. I'm talking your family, your friends, different gangs, cartels. They all joined together to attack women. And now this lustful energy, are you hearing me? This lustful energy is dangerous. They get a whiff or a come around a real woman, they feel something. They were preying on women, and now they regret it. You do. You regret it. You would never be able to come around a woman and feel and have that happen to your shit down there and tell me that you don't regret getting rid of all women. It doesn't make any sense. It's just not logical. You wouldn't have that kind of reaction around a woman if you didn't want one. It's a yearning and a longing, but it's to the point where they're willing to force themselves on you. Tell me about this orphan death. Your boyfriend could have had something to do with your child passing away. You know, I'm down for whatever tonight. If you have a son, an older son, they could feel the same way. Your son could even be a misogynist. It may be you don't have anybody else for the rest of your life until your time is up here. I don't know how tight you are with your ancestors or how much you believe in aliens. There's a possibility that, and I actually even thought of this, of just having them take you. If you know that you're a good person and you're not going to go to hell, you're going to go somewhere peaceful, is it better off for us last few women to just not be here and let them go crazy? You don't feel welcome in your environment. You don't feel welcome by your family, welcome anywhere that you go. Are you getting looked at everywhere that you go? Let judgment happen. Let it go, let it go. They're experiencing, anybody here that either tried to kill you or did kill you and they were waiting on some kind of payout, and this is somebody that you had love for, this is siblings, friends, exes, all joined, everybody joined together, they're all experiencing some kind of judgment, and that is going to be death. For someone, it's going to be a slow, torturous death. This lustful energy is making them crazy. I don't know if anybody was watching the live stream, what was going on in the room upstairs, but they showed me a man that started graping his young son to the point where he killed him. Who is this? B-O and ZC. This is either Zach Roberts, Bob Zachary. There were multiple of them, and I think someone even attempted or they did take their own life. K-E-F-N, Keith, Kevin, Freeman, Ken, L-I-M-I, Liam, and Michaels, Mifflin, Lionel. It's really this bad. We are prey now. But the great thing is, you speak judgment out loud. You're all dead. We're not going nowhere. Love you. Philly out.